In the heart of Nigeria's Middle Belt, where rivers bend through ancient plains and traditions still break through drums, lives one of West Africa's oldest and most influential people, the Jukun. Their language, culture, and history carry the memory of a civilization that once shaped the destiny of central Nigeria. This is a story of the Jukun language and the people behind it. The Jukun are ethnic group found mainly in present-day Taraba State in northeastern Nigeria, especially around the historic town of Wukari. But the Jukun story stretches far beyond modern borders. Centuries ago, the Jukun were linked to the legendary Kwara Confederacy, a powerful kingdom feared across much of central and northern Nigeria. At its height, Kwara controlled trade routes, commanded armies, and rivaled neighboring kingdoms in power and influence. Even today, the spiritual and cultural authority of the Jukun survives through the traditional ruler known as Aku Uka of Wukari. What many people call the Jukun language is actually a family of related languages known as Jukunoid languages. The most widely spoken variety is Jukun Wapan, especially around Wukari. Other related varieties include Jukun, Wurukun, Jibu, and Hon. Linguists classify Jukun within the vast Niger-Congo language family, making it distantly related to languages such as Tiv, Igala, Yoruba, and Igbo. But despite these distinct connections, Jukun remains unique in both sound and identity. Like many Nigerian languages, Jukun is tonal. This means the meaning of a word can change depending on the pitch used when speaking. The language is rhythmic, expressive, and rich in oral tradition. For generations, Jukun history was preserved not in books but through storytelling, praise poetry, songs, and royal chants. Some common Jukun words include Ayu, meaning king, Bin is water, Va is home, We is land, and Yoyo is rain. The language carries the memory of the land and the people who speak it. Jukun culture is deeply tied to kingship, spirituality, music, and ceremony. Before the spread of Christianity and Islam, the Jukun practiced a traditional religion centered around ancestral reverence and sacred kingship. The Akuka was not only a political ruler, but also a spiritual symbol of unity and continuity. Traditional festivals often feature colorful masquerades, drumming, royal processions, beadwork, and ceremonial dances that preserve centuries of identity. Among riverine Jukun communities, fishing also became an important way of life, especially near the Benue River. Like many African civilizations, the Jukun world changed dramatically over time. Wars, migrations, colonialism, and the rise of new political powers gradually weakened the old Kwara Confederacy. Yet, despite these changes, the Jukun people endured. Their language survived in homes, markets, villages, ceremonies, and royal courts. But in modern times, Jukun, especially smaller Jukunoid languages, faces new pressures. English dominates education. Hausa serves as a regional trade language, and urban migration pulls younger generations away from traditional speech. Today, cultural leaders, elders, and local communities continue effort to preserve the Jukun language and identity. Festivals, oral traditions, local education, and traditional institutions help keep the language alive. For many Jukun people, language is more than communication. It is ancestry, it is memory, and it is history. And as long as stories continue to be told in Jukun, the spirit of Kwararafa still lives on. Across the plains of Taraba and the rivers of central Nigeria, the voice of Jukun people continues to echo through time. A language born from kingdoms, a culture shaped by history, and a people determined never to be forgotten. This is the story of the Jukun language, and its story is still being written.